Good evening, all. Okay, so other people will join. So, and basically, this is a very last minute lecture, and many people they watch it later only. But again, the purpose of taking these lectures, this 5-10 minutes, 5-10 minutes lecture is to again keep you on the track and help you with your preparation कि और उसको और बढ़िया तरीके से कैसे किया जाए. बीच बीच में आई एम like I get these messages also, sir, keep taking the lectures because then that will slightly that slightly helps in keeping the preparation on the track. So of course I never consider myself like a big mentor or someone like that कि आपको एकदम ही ये करूं, but my always attempt is towards nudging you in the right direction, that is the motive always. Okay, so 2-3 things we'll talk about. Firstly, I'm talking about polity. कहाँ तक आया? पॉलिटी का पढ़ना चल रहा है. पॉलिटी का पढ़ना, आई होप यू गाइस आर रीडिंग लक्ष्मीकांत में. यू मस्ट बी रीडिंग नाउ पार्लियामेंट चलना चाहिए अभी तो. ओके, तो यू मस्ट बी, या तो पार्लियामेंट वगैरह तो चलना चाहिए अभी तो. ओके, एंड हाँ, प्रेसिडेंट वगैरह वो तो बहुत इजी इजी टॉपिक्स है. गवर्नर तो बहुत इजी है, एंड वन थिंग यू शुड डू व्हेन यू आर रीडिंग अबाउट द गवर्नर, read president. When you are reading about the prime minister, read chief minister. When you are reading about the parliament, same time cover state legislature also. Parliament, state legislature, supreme court, high court, right? Now then chief election, then election commission, state election commission. Okay, देन जैसे जो सिमिलर टॉपिक से क्लब करके उसको रीड करके तभी खत्म करना है. क्लब करना है, रीड करना है, खत्म करना है. ओके, सो डेली टारगेट्स, ट्राई टू फिनिश योर डेली टारगेट्स. एंड as we have discussed, I'm trying like this weekend, tomorrow also will take one lecture. um, we are next week we are planning to start this mentorship which we have been talking about, and I'll share the form on Telegram channel. There you can like, then we will like from selected few students we would like to take, right? It is not possible to take everyone, so we would like to take some 50-60 students. Okay, so and then at that time those people who will be actually teaching you, they'll be also present. So we'll try to do that. So I'll float a form on Telegram, so fill your details there. So I think on Sunday I'll float the form. I'll take one more lecture tomorrow, and tomorrow I will float that form on Telegram, and then you can fill up your details there. Okay, so polity I hope you are doing. वहाँ पे we are that mentorship again will be much more in detail. Okay, so this YouTube definitely it's possible for me to interact with you like this, so definitely that will continue, but teaching you anything it's not possible for me. Okay, more exhaustive, if that is like I need other people who can actually teach you, because then they have to read and definitely they can do it better. And now discussing about current affairs. So are you guys reading newspaper daily? न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ने में कितना टाइम लग रहा है अभी? You must be taking 2.5 hours, right? Right. So 2 hours. Now I'll tell you. Okay. Now अभी क्या चल रहा है न्यूज़ में? Everywhere it is raining. So they'll talk about monsoon. They'll talk about something called as El Nino. Right? They'll talk about something called as El Nino. They'll talk about monsoon, how the monsoon comes. Then they'll talk about the Kharif peaks. Right? They'll talk about Kharif. Then they are talking about the foreign investors coming in India. Then our prime minister went to USA. Then India USA relationship. Now many of these things you don't know. Many of these things you don't know, and because of that you take a lot of time to read newspaper. So जैसे जैसे आपका पॉलिटी, जैसे जैसे आपका इकोनॉमिक्स कवर होगा, then उसके बाद geography cover होगा. And you see, actually I gave you the timetable like that only, that I kept the priority for quality first, then economics, then geography, so that once these subjects are covered, it is very very easy to read the newspaper. Because newspaper में जो भी terminologies आपको समझती नहीं है, all those terminologies which you don't understand in the newspaper, तो वो वाली terms understand करना, it's very 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 easy for you once you are familiar, once you are familiar with all these topics, once you are familiar with all these topics, right? तो जैसे लेट्स से कि आपको जो ये है El Nino I'm talking about. Now El Nino, what is the phenomenon of El Nino? How the El Nino and what is the impact of El Nino on Indian Ocean? Then what is Indian Ocean dipole? What is La Nina? Then Pacific and Indian Ocean में क्या connection है? Right? Then because of that हमारे लाइक खरीफ सीजन पे क्या इम्पैक्ट होता है. All these things you'll get to know once you attend the lectures of geography, right? That's why initially it will take time. Initially it will take time to read newspaper because you don't know many things. Now here, don't commit the mistake of adding these magazines to your preparation. Don't commit the mistake of adding these magazines to your preparation, because that will be extra burden for you. That will be extra burden for you. So my suggestion is, go with the newspaper as of now. As of now, go with the newspaper, read newspaper enough. Okay, read newspaper स्लाइटली. अभी दिस इज द मंथ ऑफ जून, अभी जून खत्म होगा. ओके, जुलाई के एंड में देन यू कैन स्लाइटली ऐड वन करंट अफेयर्स का सोर्स, वन मोर करंट अफेयर्स का सोर्स, वेदर दैट लाइक जैसे आपका 2.5 घंटे से 1.25 घंटे तक आ रहा है, 1 hour 45 minute आ रहा है ना. So that time add one source which you can cover in 15-20 minutes, whether like any source which is analyzing the news, which is analyzing the news. But make sure that you are, whichever source is analyzing the news, you are making some gist for prelims, gist for prelims, not for mains, gist for prelims. Again I'm repeating. अभी क्योंकि दिस इज द मंथ ऑफ जून, एक साल बाद मैं आपको यही लेक्चर की याद दिलाऊंगा. यू नो, एक्चुअली वी आर वेरी स्टबर्न. ऐसा नहीं कि हम एग्जाम पास नहीं हो सकते, वी आर वेरी स्टबर्न. हमारी जो आदत है, ओके, जो आदत है बस वही करना चाहते हैं. वी डोंट वांट टू डू समथिंग की मतलब वी डोंट वांट टू चेंज. ओके, सो थिंक, मैं सुबह सुबह ऑल्सो ऑन टेलीग्राम आई टोल्ड यू, keep preparation very very simple, very very simple. You need not do something which is extraordinary. Do very simple preparation, follow very simple things, make sure that your strengths weaknesses according to that, make that. And then follow, try to follow, maintain consistency over a period of time. That is very much essential. ओके, सो वो सबसे ज्यादा आपको हेल्प करेगा. ठीक है, तो what did I say? I talked about reading newspaper now. Reading newspaper now. Gradually, you can add one more source, maybe by the end of July, है ना. तो बाकी अभी जो भी आपका जीएस का प्रिपरेशन चल रहा है, ऑप्शनल, गिव मोर टाइम टू ऑप्शनल. ऑप्शनल अंडरस्टैंड, लाइक ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड ऑप्शनल, मेक इट्स नोट. उसके नोट्स भी बना लीजिए, नोट्स भी बना लीजिए. ओके, सो दिस इज योर प्रिपरेशन एज ऑफ नाउ. एकदम बढ़िया तरीके से करना है. एंड हाउ टू मेंटेन द कंसिस्टेंसी, यू हैव दैट कम्स फ्रॉम योर इनर डिजायर, इनर मोटिवेशन. किसी ने नहीं कहा था भगत सिंह, राजगुरु, सुखदेव को कि जाओ यार आप, लाइक यू फाइट फॉर द नेशन. नोबडी टोल्ड देम. दे हैड दैट फायर इनसाइड देम. They wanted to do something, that's why they went. At the age of 23, they sacrificed their life. Bhagat Singh sacrificed his life for us. So no one told. So it's up to you. Okay, so you need to figure out that why you are doing it. Once that why is clear, definitely how you will figure out. You need to know why exactly you are doing this. The moment you get to know why, you will figure out how. Okay, so I think that's all for today. And of course, like as I told, Sunday we will float that form. and would like to take minimum number of students who are like dedicated and would like to commit themselves for the preparation. Okay, so that's all, and good night, take care.